Greetings and welcome back. In my last video, I listed a laundry list of problems with the Dark Tower movie. I did not have time to get to them all, but that isn't important right now. This article actually predates my video, but I was not aware of it at the time, so forgive me for not including it. However, I am very happy with this headline here. Ron Howard admits mistakes in the Dark Tower adaptation. I love that. Must have read that about 10 times. It's just marvelous. Now, he does not admit to everything that I pointed out in my video. However, he does concede to the two cardinal sins in which all of the other sins blossomed, in my opinion, of course. The first, that they made it a PG-13 movie when we're talking about a horror sci-fi fantasy. And they made it a boyhood adventure story focusing on the boy character Jake. Two things very different from the books. There were other problems, and you'll have to watch my other video to get into that. This video, however, I want to focus on the good things, because apparently they've decided to focus more on the books in making the upcoming Amazon TV series. And I am very excited about this. However, I have mixed feelings about it. It's good that they're basing it off the books. They are, however, doing one thing that I'm not a huge fan of. Not a deal breaker for me or anything, but it is something to be concerned about. They are starting off with Book 4, Wizard and Glass. Now, I'm not sure why they've decided. The articles I've read haven't really gotten into the decision behind this, but I can only presume that they want to do it chronologically based and start where Roland was young and work their way up. Now, this could work good. Hopefully, they will include the other aspects of Roland's past that were included in the other books. If they want to make it chronological, that would be vital. However, one of the things that was great about this series is how a lot of the world building was done in the form of a flashback. And you were treated, if you will, with some hardcore action and horror. And then once you're sucked into the story, then it steps back and gives you some world building. But that's fine. Wizard and Glass is its own story in of itself. They could make an entire series based just on that book, and it would be great provided they follow the book. And that is really what I'm hoping for in this upcoming series, that they follow the book. Even if it is just the Wizard and Glass series and they don't touch on any of the other Dark Tower things, as long as they're true to the book, it'll be a very entertaining story that'll suck you in. Having said that, though, this is actually my least favorite of all the Dark Tower books. And a lot of that is because it is a world building aspect of the story. And that's important to people who know nothing about the series to get all of that out. But I would prefer it if they had started with the gunslinger. And another reason why they might be doing this is there's a lot more characters in Wizard and Glass than there is in the Gunslinger. So there's a much broader opportunity for casting. A lot of different actors can get work through this, so that makes sense too. So I understand the production reasonings behind doing that. That's fine. My main concern is that they're true to the book, true to the story, and that they don't try and change it to have any kind of pop culture messaging or whatever. I'd like something that's timeless. I don't want, I don't like watching a movie, that's got, some political message from 10 years ago that doesn't mean anything, and it ages the movie. No one likes that stuff. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent now, but I will be following the Dark Tower series, and I am hoping that it's good. I really am. Anyway, if you've been listening for this long, then you must like my content. So I appreciate everyone who has liked and subscribed and left comments, and I invite you to do the same on this video and tune in to my next Dark Tower video because there will be more. Thank you. Long days and pleasant nights.